Hi everyone, it's me, Dr. V. Jayakumar. So we often hear engineering graduates telling us that there are not much job opportunities, there are not many vacancies to deal with. So there is a unemployment problem always. Finding the first job becomes always a difficult thing. On the other hand, when we listen to HR and managers of various companies and corporates, they say that they have many vacancies, but they have been longing for the right people, right candidate who is industry ready. They say there is a dearth of skill and talent that is matching their job profile. So this is the background. In this video, we are going to talk about engineering employability in India, what industries say. Right. This is the newspaper you might be seeing. This is from Business Today. It says 80% of the Indian engineers not fit for jobs, says survey. Employment Survey 2019, jobs slip away from the ill-equipped Indian engineers. This is reported from Economic Times. Then this discussion is all about National Employability Report given by Aspiring Minds. This is released in the year 2019. Still we are yet to receive the 2020 edition. So let us review our key findings of that report. They have taken survey from about 1,70,000 students across 750 engineering colleges. So what they say, let us get on to that. They said that only 20% of Indian engineering graduates are employable. When I say Indian engineering graduates, it is cutting across all engineering disciplines. Put together, 80% of these students are not fit for any jobs in the knowledge economy. That's what the report claims. Let us see the second finding. It says only 4.6% of Indian engineering graduates have good coding skills. In fact, the report compares with the skill of the Indian engineers with the Chinese and US graduates. They say US has a much higher proportion of engineers, almost 4 times, who have good programming skills as compared to India, right? Though we are slightly better than Chinese engineers in terms of good coding skills, when it comes to writing an error-free coding, 37.7% of Indian engineers could not do that. In the era of next gen tech skills, we call artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, data engineering, these are the emerging areas. So Indian engineering graduates could not be able to capture the demand that is prevailing in these domains as well. Only 2.5% of Indian engineering graduates have artificial intelligence relevant skills. Only about 1.5% to 4.5% of engineers possess the necessary skills in data engineering. According to that report, more than 80,000 vacancies are there in the data engineering domain alone, which engineers are not ready or not equipped to grab those opportunities. Also, they say that even on the wireless technologies front, only about 2.8 to 5.3% of Indian engineering graduates are qualified. And also they have listed out what are the employability percentage, on different roles wise. If we take a software engineer, again under that there are product based, service based. When it is IT product based, only 3.4% of Indian engineers are employable. When it comes to service based, it is good that 16.25% of engineers are employable. When it comes to IT services startup companies, only about 3.74 could be able to do that. When it comes to engineering roles, so for example, design engineers across all departments, they claim only 6.62% of design engineers are employable. Employable in the sense they are industry ready, where industry is willing to embrace them, grab them. For example, they say chemical design engineer, employability is 8.11%, civil engineer 5.03. Say when it comes to mechanical design engineer, only 7.03% of mechanical graduates are employable. So these are some indications. Similarly, you can find it, from the non-tech roles also. When it comes to associate BPO jobs, 39.35% are employable. So that is in a way a positive sign. So when these numbers are quite low, damn low rate of employability, that report claims has not changed ever since 2010. Even in fact, they use the term, stubborn unemployability. So far as what is the take on this? As an engineering graduates, we should not be overawed by this number, and we should be appreciating these inputs. So you need not to, completely go with that number. The number would vary. There could be error of 20 to 30% here and there. But what is significant is that they do not want graduation. They do not need degrees as such. They need the skill set. They need engineers who are industry ready. They see that there is a skill gap between what you know, what you study in the engineering college, then what they need, what that job particularly requires from you. So there is a skill gap. So we need to bridge them. We need to upskill them. So that is the message from this. This is not to take away your confidence anyway. Fine. Why? What the industry says? What could be the reason for this kind of so-called stubborn unemployability? So they say engineering education is mainly theory based. Only 40% students perform internships. So emphasis must be given to the internship, my dear students. That is a message for you. Then only 36% undertake projects beyond their required coursework. In your syllabus, they might have given only 2 projects, one is mini projects in the 3rd year and final year project. But what is required is for each and every course, or as many courses as possible, we should be doing one or other capstone projects. That's where we are moving from theory based to application based. Then students are trapped in a college bubble, they say. They have very little industry exposure. This is where the problem starts. They even claim that only 47% of the engineering students attend industry talks. More emphasis are being given to attend to invited guest lectures from or invited talks from industry people. Many are not attending to it. By attending to that industry talks, we'll come to know the skill set requirements. The good way is just by listening to the industry experts. And also they put that 60% of the faculty do not discuss how engineering concepts are being applied to industry. That is also another fact. But as a graduate engineer, that is not in your control. What are the things in your control is how I can upskill myself. So now, as an engineer, what I need to do? What are the skill set that I need to sharpen? I need to develop. For the questions, we will answer it in the next video. So we will catch you in the next video. Please support the work by subscribing and pressing the bell icon. Thank you.